Hey everyone, I'm Zez,
And I'm brendanmcawesome.
and we are here bringing you a dual commentary of Nazi zombies. And special thanks goes out to Brendan McAwesome, for he did actually most of the real playing in this.
Yeah, and thanks, as forever, for letting me feature on your channel, and all this help out on my channel, too.
Yeah, I know, and I guess Rick Toffin's kind of being an idiot. So, yeah, the moment this is done, I guess we'll start. Is this Theater of the Damned. So here's Brendan McAwesome telling you the beginning strategy.
Alright, hey guys. For the beginning, you mainly just want to knife, because you don't want to waste all your bullets, considering that you can't do the max ammo in regular power-ups glitch. So it's best to save your ammo, because you can shoot through about 3 zombies with 1 bullet, so I'll show you that later in the round. And basically that's it.
Yeah, so here we are. We're implementing this strategy. As you just said, you wanted to stay here until like round 3, 4, 5-ish, whenever you feel comfortable. Yeah, because basically what you really want to do is you want to make sure you have enough points to get to the theater and to buy Juggernog. Because if you're in the theater without Juggernog, you are screwed. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. This is just the beginning part of it. Ending of round 1. It's gonna be fun.
Alright, for round 2, you mainly still want a knife, but if they get in, you probably would wanna like round them up, running around on the stairs, and then try to line them up in 3, like I said earlier, because you want to maximize your points, because later it's really crucial to have the amount of points, so you can max out the amount of points that you can spend on the box to get the Thundergun in the end.
Yes, and that will be demonstrated later. But yeah, this, as we were discussing actually while the thing was going, this is kind of not such a great start to it. We're here a little bit longer than we want to. But yeah, I don't think the zombies minded all that much. They still got to attack and screw us over. Yeah, causes problems. And I'm sure these annoying people are not these annoying people, I'm sure these original people are very annoyed. Mainly because they're all like, I'm gonna kill you, and yeah, and just do that to him. So yeah, right there, that was his shoot through 3 zombies. Right there, if you missed it, it was basically where, yeah, he just shot through 3 zombies. I have much more to say on that. It's the basic thing.
Oh yeah, and guys, never ever forget to not get quick revive, because it will save you. It really will. And if you guys don't already know, if you get quick revive in single player and you get downed, it automatically picks you up, and then when you're on the ground, it gives you dual. The first pistols that I have like right now gives you dual those, but they're explosive, just like the regular upgrade for them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to do a serious thing, don't just sit there and constantly keep it, because you're going to be screwed. Like, if you're just trying to be stupid and you happen to get it from the box and you have absolutely no weapons, you're like, here, let's try and do this. In that case, yes, I guess that would be a really good strategy. And, oh, remember, the quick revive you can only use 3 times, I guess. Or 4. It's 3. Just remember that. And, yeah, never waste a bullet in the beginning of this. Every single bullet you do should hit a zombie. There should be nothing like against where it hits the wall behind it. You only have 30 or 40 ammo.
Alright, and guys, when you get an insta-kill, and I got really lucky in this, you really just all you want to do is just run around and knife, because you get more points, even though you might not think so, than to knife, because in World at War with the first zombies, if you just shot them, they wouldn't, they would give you like the same points for everything, like even if you knifed them. But in Black Ops, you get more points for knifing or headshotting them when you have insta-kill. I'm not sure why they did that, but just keep that in mind.
So here are 5,000 points. We're opening up this door. We're not opening up the next door because we only have 3,000 points. So you're going to want at least, is it 5,000? 6,000, 7,000. I don't think we actually reached that goal.
We get a little bit short on that.
But yeah, it still turns out all right. But that is when you really want to move out, because yeah, if you're sitting here, if you you have to balance it. I mean, it all depends how good you are. I mean, if oh god, the phone's ringing. Yeah, that was kind of unplanned, but I guess this is a commentary, so I guess it's gonna happen. But yeah, that's definitely one thing you want to do. It all depends, and that happens in every single one. But sorry, that was kind of random. But yeah, one thing you always want to remember is that it is a balance. If you're good enough to stay here to a certain round, well, that's great. The thing is that if you aren't, then don't. Like, just because you're trying to get a certain amount of points, don't stay in this room to round like 5 or 6, because then you're screwed anyway. So yeah,
Alright guys, also, when you're killing zombies, you want to make sure that you spend the least amount of time on shooting at their bodies, because it's quicker, you get more money for shooting at their heads, and it's quicker to kill them. So always remember that, like, so when you can. But if you're just shooting at a huge horde of zombies, you guys really don't even have to aim for their heads. You can just try to shoot wherever you want, just get them down, because you don't want to get slapped by them, because that's inconvenience, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can hear it, other people. This microphone might not be that good. But yeah, so one thing I cannot stress enough is this annoys me so much, is when people will be focused on one thing, like they're repairing a barrier, and like so some zombie will come up and they'll get them down, and they're down in round 3. And it's just like one of my hugest pet peeves whenever you're playing in multiplayer. And especially here, because you do not want to waste your 3 quick revives, especially this early in the game. So, yeah, just remember that. And despite what we got here, try to avoid getting the nuke, kaboom, this early, because, okay, we actually did hit our goal, but you always want to get the most points you can. So, yeah, try to avoid getting it. And looks like it's dogs.
Alright guys, for dogs, it's really not much to it. I tried to run around in the lobby, because I can kind of like pack them up and get the most bullets into each of them. Because if you get 2 dogs and they're like sitting right next to each other, you might get collateral damage on them. And that's always good to not waste any ammo, and especially if you're low on ammo, that helps a lot. But don't really try to knife the dogs, because it really won't work out too well for you. I've tried doing that strategy before, and it never really ends out. I always die in like 3rd round.
Yeah, one thing is you only want to do that once you get the Boeing knife, but that strategy will be explained later on. And while many people do get the AK-47 at this point, don't. It's a mistake. You shall see why soon. Not yet, but probably within the next couple of rounds, because we're getting farther up in our list here. We're going to flip on the power. We're going to go get Juggernog, and like I said earlier, always get Juggernog as soon as you enter the theater, because otherwise the gas zombies will screw you over. And yeah, that typically not a good thing. I don't know why I just said that 3 times. So here's me telling you what we're doing right about now.
Alright guys, well for right now, there's really not much of a strategy. You just run around on the stage until you get about 3,000 points, which I will be coming up on soon. And then you really gotta buy the Bowie knife, and I think it is good till about round 9, and I'm not sure about what round it's good on till for dogs and crawlers. So just keep that in mind. And you just really want to make a horde and spend your ammo as wise as you can, because you don't have an unlimited supply. Always remember that. All right, guys.
Yeah, and something you always want to remember is even the fastest running zombies cannot move faster than you. Even when you're walking, they will not move faster than you. So yeah, always remember that. Because in this strategy, that is key, because if you start sprinting, if you start to lap them, then you're in trouble. So, yeah, I think we're coming up on some pretty awesome Bowie knife action. Because, pretty awesome Bowie knife. And, yeah, here's him explaining what you need to do at this point in regards to the Bowie knife.
Alright, guys, you saw me get the Bowie knife there and try it out a little bit. And as you see, it's still for a 1-hit kill, and you get a lot more points for just knifing them in this. And one thing you don't want to do is use your lunge, which is like whenever you see your guy like kind of push his arm forward, the knife. Oh yeah, and then I just bought the M16, which is crucial because in later rounds you're gonna upgrade that, and then it's like unlimited ammo if you always have 4,000 points. You just always spray with it. But yeah, for pretty much you always want to use the Bowie knife until it's not good anymore.
Yeah, with regards to the M16, a lot of you are probably wondering, why would you buy that? Get the AK-47, it's better. But the thing is that the M16 does in fact have a stronger punch. And once you upgrade it, it does in fact turn fully automatic. So, trust me, that helps us out a lot later in it. So, yeah, just always remember that. Yeah. So just keep on running around and don't be afraid to take a hit. Just seriously, don't be afraid to take a hit. Because if you do, especially with Juggernog, it takes a lot for you to go down. It's a lot more than you would think. So, yeah, just make sure, just take some hits. I mean, no guts, no glory, eh? Yeah. And the way you're doing it is you want to avoid it where your guy stabs as much as possible. And I'm pretty sure the way to do that is that you have to go up to them. Oh, yeah, and claymores, because we explain this really quickly. Always place them in the corner for this. We actually don't ever get to the point where we have to use that, but if you run out of ammo, all you have to do is run to the corner, pick them up, place them down, and you'll get several kills, and then just loop around and do the same thing. By the end of it, we must have, like 20 or so claymores in the corner. Yeah, so remember the claymores. It's extremely important. And many of you are probably also wondering, why the hell aren't you hitting the box? Why aren't you? Well, one thing in regards to hitting the box is you want to make sure that you have 15,000 points, because the only weapon you want to accept from the box is you want to accept the Thunder Gun. And I don't know why he's knifing that, but you want to accept the Thunder Gun. I mean, everything else, don't do it, but we're going to get on to that later. So, yeah, BB's with some more information on the strategy.
Alright, so basically by around round 8, you're coming to a close on when you can use your Bowie knife. And so you're going to have to upgrade the M16 soon, which I'm pretty sure I will be upgrading next round. And so basically what you saw me doing right before I got the Bowie knife, where like I was rounding them up, that's exactly what you want to do until you get your Thunder Gun. Because if you're good enough at the game, which most of us probably are that are watching this, it's pretty easy to round them up. And you see here, I'm kind of failing because I went to go get something, forgot what it was. And yeah, so you just want to round them up, which is crucial, because if you're just running around killing things, they can come from behind and things like that. And it's really hard to kill zombies from every direction, and it really just fixes it so that they're really only coming from 2 directions, because sometimes they come from your back too, and they're normally just in front of you if you're walking backwards looking towards them, which is really helpful considering that normally you would have 4 ways, and other strategies just don't live up to that. Thanks.
Now, a lot of the thing on the strategy is a lot of it is rinse and repeat. Because, I mean, you just want to constantly run in circles, place your claymores. I mean, I don't think... Never mind. That's something that's popped in my head. Which I'll tell you, when you put the claymores down in this, the resolution this is on, it kind of looks like a different word. Check that next time. But, yeah, just remember, this strategy is just basically rinse and repeat. You just want to get them any way possible without dying. You want to get into them into a big clump, because that way, especially once you get the Thunder Gun and you start becoming absolutely swarmed, you can just hit them and they'll just blow away and zombie guts everywhere. But you can take out like 30 of them at a time. So yeah, so that's straight. Yeah, exactly. Just keep on going. I mean, when you have insta kill in the Bowie knife, always knife. Unless you're in a really tight corner, but yeah, always try to knife. So, yeah, knife, more claymores. Yeah. Kill these things, just keep on going, and don't buy the mystery box yet.
Alright, so I think on round 10 is where I start getting into trouble with the Bowie knife, because now it takes a 2-shot kill for the Bowie knife to actually kill them. Actually, no, sorry, it's dogs. Sorry, I was wrong there. And I think dogs, if I'm correct, you were able to one-hit them till round 14 with the bowie knife. And that's really helpful. What? Oh. And just knowing that, it could really save your life on ammo and things like that. Because normally, if you get a gun from the box, like if you weren't following the strategy guide, you would probably run out of ammo pretty quickly. Like if you bought it like round 6 or 7, and it's really crucial to just make sure you ration your ammo, and that's what the bowie knife exactly does for you. It works really well, and up until like around 11, you should really think about upgrading your M16 or whatever gun you bought, because you're gonna get in trouble. Because if you don't have that thunder gun, it becomes like, I think, a 2-shot kill, unupgraded ray gun. I'm not sure though, and that's really helpful for you to know that.
Yeah, so yeah, like he said, I'm pretty sure this is the point where, once again, more claymores. So yeah, this is at the point where we're probably gonna start upgrading the M16. I don't know. Oh yeah, right about now. We are now upgrading. So we go up, we turn around, place it in. Oh yeah, we're playing as Asian guy. I can't remember his name. Take, apparently. Might be different from wherever you're from. Yeah. So yeah, this thing does in fact come with a noob tuber, or an undermounted grenade launcher. So yeah, grenades, and you can use them, but if you have these aren't really all that efficient when you're on the ground for the long reloading time. So yeah, well, over here. Now we're here at round 12. This is when the strategy really starts to kick in, and I'm sure you can see the numerous amount of zombies directly behind us. So you just run around the stage, or walking, because remember, even the sprinters don't go any faster than you. I mean, sprint when you need to, like sprint when they're right on your back and sprint past zombies. But, yeah.
Alright, so you see me kind of like do a figure 8 right here. That's just because I want to get them parted up a little bit so it's easier to take them off in groups. Because you'll probably get rid of a group that size right there with one clip pretty easily by this round. And it's always helpful to do that so you have time to reload and take on another group and you get the maximum amount of points and you can
Yeah, one thing is though, yeah, jump off of that, because later that will help you, because you can just sail over all their heads. And the whole point is that while shooting them while they're still on the stage, while you're on the ground, is that you are at the exact level of the crawlers, so you don't have to aim down. You can just aim straight, and it'll take them out. It's just one of those things, saves a split second, but in this game, it's always, oh, would you look at that? That was kind of weird. Yeah, so here we're still going. Yeah, still going. Just once again, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Just run around in circles, get a big group. And the strategy really starts coming fun once we get the thunder gun. Fine. Yeah, so max ammo. You almost always want to go for those. Almost always. Like, very little times when you do not want to. Because, yeah, without it, you're in trouble. Always get max ammo.
Alright, when you saw that max ammo right there, you saw that I tried to loop around. It's because you really don't want to go into gas, because if you can't see them very well, then you know that there's probably still zombies there, which I'm pretty sure there were. And you just want to make sure that you always have enough time to get away from the zombies before you get it, and have enough time to reload, because I'm pretty sure that if you don't reload, you lose a little bit of bullets on it if you still have more ammo in your pocket, because you're picking up ammo that reloads your that just reloads your extra bullets, and then
Yeah, up until this point, and I had been nagging him for a while to finally hit the meteor. It's finally hit far, 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 far later. Like, yeah, like near the end. Like, I guess for you, like 3 or 4 minutes before the end. Wow, for us, it was like half an hour before the end. But yeah, so just standing here, all calm and oh my god, crawler, fast crawler. And at this point, we're thinking about, yeah, we want to start hitting the box soon. Like, this is the only situation in which the noob tuber will be efficient. Other than that, it's not really. So, yeah, at this point, we're thinking about hitting the mystery box. Trust me, the mystery box is a fun episode. But, yeah, but so he's just running around. He's trying to get a crawler. Yeah, you'll see the results of that. This is like that right there. See, he just jumped over the heads of all of them and can turn around and it gets them all tangled up on themselves. And so, yeah, here, tell him how many pulses it takes before the grenade will actually blow up.
I think it's around 5 or 6, but you always just want to think ahead of where they're gonna be, because if you don't know where they're gonna be, you just throw it randomly. You're not really gonna get the best grenade hit on their feet, and if it's too close, then the grenade won't really work out too well for you, and then it'll kill the zombie instead of making him a crawler. And that's really bad, because then the next round starts, and you gotta waste it without any ammo.
Yeah, so here's another tip is when you're doing this, is, yeah, once again, place more claymores. They probably will save your life at some point. According to this guy, it will. The other guy, just pointing at him, you can't see that, though. But never, right there after he hit the box and got the sniper rifle, I was telling him, well, hit the box again, and he kept on telling me, no, if you're in the middle of a round, you're screwed, especially in a place like that. Because they can literally hit you from all sides right there, because they can just jump over the barriers. So, yeah, we're going to run around. Might have a transition here sometime soon, because this is like literally like an hour of just doing the exact same thing. But yeah, it's fun while you're playing it. But yeah, oh my god, that's a lot of zombies. It's a lot of zombies. Yeah, so here's a really bad little joke for you. What do zombies do before they go off to work? Okay, yeah, no, what do? They screw in their eyes. Okay. I know it was. Oh, look at that, they're trying to get piggyback rides. Yeah, see, like right there, on top of the stage, you can just jump off of them and... Oh yeah, so right here, this is an excellent example of what to do when you get downed.
Yeah, so I kind of messed up right there. It would have been helpful if I got the thunder gun. So you can always just shoot at your feet, because with the thunder gun you never get splash damage. But if you have monkeys, when you get down, you right away just throw a monkey, go grab Juggernaut. Throw a monkey, go grab Quick Revive. Because it'll easily save your life many times, over and over.
However, when you do not have monkeys, go for a Quick Revive first. You always go for Quick Revive first. I don't know if you'll have as much money as we did at this point. But, yeah, no, always just go for it first if you do not have monkeys. So, once again, we're sitting here saying, oh, no, we didn't make another crawler. Because at this point, we kind of start needing the thunder gun. So, hit Juggernaut again, and we set up for the next wave.
Alright, so in round 15, you gotta really start being more careful. Like, try not to take as many hits, because if you do, you're probably gonna get down, since there's normally another guy behind him. And so in the dog rounds, it's the exact same thing. I think I hit it wrong, because 14 is when dogs get one hit. And yeah, so I accidentally teleported there, because I thought I was going to have to go link it. And I already linked it, so here's another example of just noob tubing, because it's a great way to get points, because if you look at my point gain right now, you can see that I'm getting like hundreds to thousands of points every single time I shoot it.
Yeah, so, oh yeah, this is just when I asked how many kills do you have, and yeah, just something he kind of did. So here's, no, this isn't the transition. Oh yeah, pick up those. We actually don't get one into the projector, but pick them up. They're just fun little things you can do. So, here we are. We're back. And if you're doing it where you have this side open, you want to run before the zombies can actually start coming, because otherwise you'll have nowhere to run, because they'll be blocking your only lane of escape. So here we are. I think, yeah, this is the point where we finally get a good crawler and we can start hitting the box. So here, explain to them about the box.
All right, guys. So with the box, really never take a ray gun, which I think is my second or first one. Yeah, and right there I got the monkeys. So like, always remember, like if you ever get down, just throw a couple monkeys, and yeah. So just really take everything you can until you get the thunder gun. It's just faster, and I just kind of test out most of the guns. And right here I got the ray gun, but really, if you like the ray gun that much, I guess you could keep it as like your secondary, but always remember that it's not unlimited ammo.
Yeah, so this is the point where we finally get the thunder gun, and oh yeah, with the points, you
You may have seen that I had about 30,000 points, and now I'm down to like 5,000. That just shows you about how much you can use the box and not get the thunder gun.
yeah, that was actually like 20 minutes of editing. Well, not 20 minutes of editing, 20 minutes of game time. It was just hit the box, hit the box, hit the box. The box, and yeah, I was yelling at him for wasting it, and he's like, oh no, I didn't waste it there. And I'm like, yes, you did. You just put it on a crawler. So yeah, now we're going to be upgrading it. Comes the Zeus cannon. It has 4 shots in each mag, I guess you could call it. I thought you already knifed that off.
I already did. Yeah, I know, but like it takes a couple. Yeah, he gets mad at me whenever I do pointless things. So yeah, that's just what I say.
Yes, and here we are with it. I think we did link the teleporter, so no, actually, yeah, once it starts becoming kind of hairy, either this round or in the next one. Hairy, yeah, funny. So yeah, once it starts becoming that, we're going to we're gonna finally go upgrade it, and there's a lot of zombies, and I'm pretty sure we have a pretty good example of what's about to happen. It's going to happen, and so yeah, sprint past and jump and do everything you need to not die, yet when you're getting them to chase you, like start walking and then stop for a second, wait for them to all catch up. You can do that, it gets you behind all of them, and then they all go into one giant, oh, look at that. My editing. Yeah, I can't even, I don't need to, is the thunder gun upgraded now? Is it?
Yeah, this is when you were playing.
No, this isn't.
Yeah, because I gave it to you when you had the thunder gun.
Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, this was when I was playing. Yeah, we were sitting there, and after like an hour of him doing it, I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, you want to play? And I go, oh yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm sitting here playing it. This is on way too high settings for me. So yeah, I'm kind of running around, and yeah.
All right. So in this round, when you're seeing him play, you might see that he wastes a lot of thunder gun bullets, but that's just because I remember always keep track of the dog rounds, because he was getting really close to the dog round, and it's every 4 or 5 rounds, so you want to ration your bullets. So that's about 7 bullets each round of regular zombies, and then you'll always get your dogs, and you can just use different weapons for that because they're easy.
Yeah, however, I mean, there was some things where I like wasted on a single crawler. I mean, yeah, there are some points where I'm wasting it, but you know, we're kind of getting up on the end here, you know, and stuff. And it's got blown against the ceiling, and oh my god. Yeah, I think sometime soon here, I might pause it and change my settings. 'Cause, oh my god, there's a zombie at my feet. Yeah, so you just basically kind of run around when you're in this room, you just kind of run around in a circle. This room you kind of need a thunder gun because, yeah, you just need it because you need so you can blast through all the zombies. So, do I get it? Yeah, I do. Get speed cola. Yeah.
All right. So you saw him place down some claymores, which is all relating back to the when we bought the claymores, because basically, right now, he has about 15 claymores when you can only have 2 claymores because they're all stored in the corner. And if you don't have them stored, you only get 2. And that's really not enough to just take out a big horde because sometimes there's a delay after you place down a claymore and when it can actually blow up. So if you're really close to a zombie horde, then you're all out of ammo, and you place down a claymore, it might not kill the zombies as fast as you think because some of the zombies will walk straight through it and then it'll explode. So you want to get a distance and you want to be storing up those claymores.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess like I kind of accidentally cut out the part of where we actually turn down the song, so we're kind of like I don't know, we'll call it midway, like a fourth of the way through the song. So yeah, I think we're just gonna shut up for a minute so you can kind of listen to it without our annoying voices in the way. So yeah. Okay, yeah, I think the song's over now. Can't really tell because we don't have the sound on, so the microphone doesn't pick it up. But, yeah, so this is me doing it. As you can see, it's not doing it as well as brendanmcawesome would be doing it here. So, yeah, but this is just basically what you do is you go, and I'm in the red, and at this point he's just like fire like hell. Just take out everything. Because once you're in the red, you have things chasing you. It's not really that cool because you're down in 1 or 2 more shots. Yeah, so we're sitting here, we're going, and yeah, I think we're coming up with the finale here. Yeah, I thought that looked cool. And as I was saying as we were playing, I like how their skin turns to the pinkish, purplish stuff of the bullets. Yeah, so I think at this point, no, it's, yeah, here it comes. This is my mess up of a fun thing, so, yeah.
Alright, so when you see him running around, when he was talking about how we got in the red and I said just shoot, you normally just want to shoot whenever you can when you're in the red because you're getting really close to dying, and that's really crucial not to die in this because remember, you only have a limited amount of quick revives. And now you might see that all my monkeys are gone. That's just because exactly what I said. See, all of this is helping him out in the long run.
Yeah, so like you said, at this point, I did end up dying. And this is near the end. This wasn't as far as we could have gone, and I can guarantee you we could go a lot farther. We were just kind of pressed for time. So, and eventually we're just like, oh yeah, here, yeah, what do you want to do? So I'm like, yeah, so we decided we're going to have a pretty good ending. So here it comes. Jump over, I don't actually shoot them, I just wait for most of them, or all of them to spawn. Or yeah, that was. So I guess I did actually end up shooting. So at this point... Oh yeah, I don't actually have it yet. It is in this round, I'm pretty sure, but I am waiting to get enough money, so... Yeah, our ending is about to come up, so... Yes, please, enjoy. Enjoy what's about to happen.
Alright, so I'm not sure about this, but I think we should just leave it uncompensated. Just let you guys bask in the glory of it, because I know it's pretty cool.
Now, time for a zombie barbecue.
Alright, today the menu is ribs, zombie ribs. They're in pristine quality. They're probably the best ribs you can get in Kano Dare Totem, so come on down to our shop and we'll show you what we got.
So this is the end, we get back up and I'm down instantly. So, yeah, I just went till you could have gone farther, just decided against it. And no, now I'm in and now they're dead. Oh, so, yeah, thanks for watching. Special thanks to brendanmcawesome for doing most of the playing, as you can see right there. And if you like this, well, then I guess we can do it again with other games. You suggest those games, try and do it. So, yeah, this has been Zez.
And this is brendanmcawesome.
We're signing out.